Hey guys, how are we doing? So it's Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you another YouTube video. We're going to get straight into it, and remember what I said on my last video. I will not go back on my word. We will see some of my article at the end of this video, as you can see here. GMI, July. We're going to go into it. We're just going to do a little bit of TA first, and we're going to get into it. Right. So as we stand right now, my predictions that we would never come below 28k that I put out on the 19th of May are looking pretty good. As we stand right now, things that worry me are there's no volume or little volume, although there is more than there has been recently, which is good. I think we had a short squeeze yesterday at about 34,500, which smashes up to about 40k. We wicked off that, rejected it. Now we're flirting around the 200-day moving average on the daily for Bitcoin. Okay. So let's just throw this out there first. I'm not bullish yet. I never thought we'd come below 28k. We may come back down to those levels. Do I think we will? With big green candles like that, I don't know. But we need to be reclaiming about this sort of level first before I can say anything really bullish. Some more volume to come through. Let's break through this 200. Let's get up to above the 42. Let's retest the moving averages. Use them as support, and then let's break on out of this area. So there's my Bitcoin prediction. This wedge could still really be in play. You could say this was a fake out, low volume, come down below. If this wedge was to hit its price prediction, it would be the 42,000 mark as well. So that for me means that this 42,000 level is going to provide really strong resistance. Another thing to keep an eye on is the 702 and 786 Fibonacci retracements from the previous high, which would bring us to (786) would bring us to 57, and the 702 would bring us to about 54,000. So between the level of 42,000, which is here, right? 42,000, wherever that is, here. This is 42,000 to 55,000 to this level here. Like between those two levels, it's scary territory, and I know that's a massive area, but that's the area that we need to clear, and then we're golden. We're golden. We're off. If the daily moving averages 50 crosses back above the 200, obviously that's a great sign too. But they're just things that I want to keep you aware of, so you don't get too euphoric yet. I am obviously happy that we see some green on the board. It's nice to see. It is nice to see. You can't say it's not. Anyone who says that it isn't, it doesn't matter. Like, it is a slight relief to see green. Everyone thinks that. Unless you got shorts on, then you're probably not enjoying it so much. But yeah, it's nicer to see your portfolio up than down. Do I think we're clear of the negativity, negative sentiment yet? Not sure. Not sure. Nothing's confirmed until it's confirmed, but it's better than it was yesterday. So yeah, let's have a look at ETH. ETH's managed to reclaim the moving averages. Looks like we broke through that, and we're starting to blast off now. Some key levels of resistance are probably 2,400, and then a big level of resistance here at 28, and then another one at 3,000. So they're the levels for ETH. XRP, still waiting for a big move really. We're still way below the moving averages. We have just broken above this. I'll take you to this other chart so it's a bit cleaner for you. We have just broken above this key level of resistance here, and we're just on it actually at 65 cents. As you can see, when we got a daily close above this level, which we kind of had there, but then it rejected straight away. When we had a proper daily close above this level, we really went on a parabolic move, and we moved up 200% in. Actually, I'm going to make sure that that ruler's right. We moved up 200% in 9 days. So that'd be really nice to see. But let's see what happens. If we can get that daily close up here somewhere, it'd be pretty cool to see, and see if we can really blast off from there. But you've got to remember the main difference is at that point we were above the moving averages. At this point we are below, so they could provide, again, resistance. Last thing we'll look at is the total market caps, and then I'll take you to my article. We'll just do a quick one today. They were just about to cross bearish, the total market cap, and now we've blasted through it. I presume that's going to turn back bullish again now. If we can stay above that, it will do. So that's a good thing to see. It's the first time we've reached and got above our moving averages for a while. Obviously today's still got 12 hours to go, so anything could happen. And in terms of the altcoin market cap, we've broken back above the 50-day and the 200-day now, so they are both looking bullish. That's still a bullish pattern because the 50-day is still above the 200-day in the altcoin, and they're touching. On the total market cap, we are still, from current price to all-time high, 70% off it, so still got a long way to go, guys. But let's get into what you've been waiting for, I presume. Let's have a little read of my article. So I'm just going to read out my little speculative price prediction section for you because I think that you'll enjoy it. Speculative price predictions. This is for XRP. Let's get speculative now. If we get a case settlement, I can see a 300 to 400% push at least, seeing as when Kin and EOS lost their cases, they had an average of 300% move. So if we're at $1 at the point of settlement, from that news alone, I don't think it would be unreasonable to assume that XRP will pump to around $4 to $5 mark, and I feel this is conservative. Following this, we may see partnerships announced with companies within the US who haven't been allowed to announce partnerships because of legal constraints. We'll hopefully then also see a relisting on exchanges, and depending on how fast this happens, we could see more of a squeeze in price due to FOMO of the American retail investor and their lack of access to the token. I presume the narrative will change in the media to being super XRP bullish, as it will be the first crypto that's had complete clarity across all areas of the US government. From this alone, we could be looking up to $7 to $10. There will be FOMO for the asset at this point, and I feel most crypto investors will want at least some exposure. In the back of everyone's head, they know what Ripple and XRP is trying to do, and their end goal is all the money, which could in turn send the price anywhere up to $25 at a push. We then have other options and possible scenarios come into fruition. If settlement does create XRP sanctions, please reference what a settlement would do to the XRP price, which I've obviously talked about above, but I can't really show you that. Then this could see a supply shock. This may mean that exchanges may start to run out of XRP. It's reasonable to believe that if I/other XRP holders can figure this out, then institutions can do so too. So I'd expect to see huge over-the-counter orders and all the XRP scooped off exchanges in a short period of time. Whether this is days, weeks, months or years, I could see this creating a parabolic rise in the XRP price, and we could see anywhere up to 3 digits, up to 3-digit XRP from this. Aside from this, we have some wildcard scenarios, which in all honesty are not that wild. An example of this would be one or more central banks minting, having their currency run on the XRPL, their CBDCs on the XRPL. I think the likelihood of this happening is quite high, considering what we have discussed in above regard to the Bank of England and many other central banks being affiliated or direct customers of Ripple. We also know Christine Lagarde, CEO of the European Central Bank, is friendly with Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. They've been to multiple meetings and conferences together, and their relationship goes back many years. So where would this leave us in terms of price and the minting of CBDC on the XRP ledger? On speculation alone, I can easily see 3-digit XRP in this scenario. Note, it is important to note that a growing asset class, and the XRP specifically, which is literally aiming to be a neutral bridge currency, market cap is irrelevant and is not a ceiling for this asset. And then one last thing I'd like to touch on is Raoul Pal gave me a little note at the end of my article that he published. Note from Raoul. I first wrote about XRP in December, and I said I'd write all up when the time was right. In the end, I did a podcast with Will and realised he was very well placed to communicate the opportunity. I think this is a special situation bet that has a highly skewed risk to reward profile. It might take time to play out one way or another, but I like it. Trade recommendation. Buy XRP. So, there you go, guys. Now you know, I guess. Now you know. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Like and subscribe, share it with a friend if you don't already. Yeah, if you want to get any one-to-one crypto one-to-ones, my Patreon links are in the description below. Peace up, A-Town down, and I will speak to you all soon. Thank you, bye-bye.